Now you just split and you put your legs like that. Oh no, ma'am.
Why you jacking, bitch? Why is you jacking? I'm not that with her arm broken, so classic, real nasty.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
G baby, I'm sorry. You've been copping, please. You've been copping, please. What's up, y'all? It's Brian Keith, and I'm back with another video. And today we're gonna talk about Joseline's Cabaret, California, and brawl after brawl after brawl yet again. However, I think this time it kind of made sense why we had the brawl. Joseline, I don't like what you did to Isis, but Isis, I said it beforehand. You were fighting for Joseline's honor early in the episodes when you should have just set the fuck down. To each his own, because this happened. But y'all like, comment, subscribe, looking for the video.
Yeah, let me check my shit real quick. Hotter than the fire coming out my flaming lips. You wanna play with me? You can't play in me. On the playground, bitch, you can't play with me. Got it, want it, securing the bag.
We're basically going around to each other girls talking about who should go home. First, I want to talk about Joseline, and you know, she talks to Melissa, and she's like, yeah, you know, we have the tour coming up. We secured everything. This tour sold out. Going to Sacramento, going to San Diego, going here, going there. So I'm like, cool. Shout out to Joseline for actually, you know, getting her shit out the ground. Mind you, if Joseline ever come to DC, I would be there. Like, even though I feel like sometimes Joseline can be ignorant as fuck, but I like the way you are. Disco shoes, baby, that's my song. So I gotta be there. Outside that, like I said, all the girls are going around talk about who should go home, and I'm just like, girl, fuck who y'all think should go home.
Who I think should go home.
Yeah, so who I think should go home, Love. I've been saying this the whole time. Well, everything that you got going on, baby, you gonna have to go home. Yeah. After Love, G baby. After this episode, G baby, no ma'am, no ma'am, you gotta go, sweetie. Erica, you gotta go. You're just here to fight. You gotta go. Dez, you're gonna have to go home. I'm sorry, Dez. You're gonna have to go home. For right now, that's who should go home for right now. That's for right now. But we see some of the girls that were here talking to, you know, Sky. I think it's Neek and some other girls talking to Sky about how does she feel about, you know, nobody really having her back. And I hate that they keep saying that nobody had her back, because Flame did have her back. You know, she was like, yo, y'all stop jumping, y'all. You know, she did more than what anybody else did. So I think that should be taken into account. Yes, she might have popped off later, but first of all, if it was me, bitch, I'm overstimulated. It's so much stuff going on. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Girl, I'm overstimulated. So I'm just trying to keep the peace, right? So Sky did her big one. It was what it was. All the girls gave her respect. My whole thing with Erica is, Erica, you're acting like you run the girls, and you don't. There's a situation that happened towards the end, and we're gonna talk about it. But I'm like, girl, you probably got slapped the shit out of. Because one, you can't fight. Two, I think Sky just dotted you up, dot you up the other day. So I'm like, you really shouldn't be on this high horse, sweetie. But to each his own. Like I said, we see the whole Fear Factor situation. All the girls over trying to drink everything. First of all the girls are gagging, throwing up. Like the gagging part is make me want to throw like these like. I'm like, I don't got time. I was with Kanaya. I'm like, yeah, I don't need to hear these girls be gagging. But, you know, Joseline let the girls that, you know, actually drunk the chicken feet, milk, hot sauce, tarantulas, cockroaches, the ones that did that, she's like, you know, you guys are gonna come with me. So I'm like, girl, here we go. So all the girls that won, they went with her. Throughout the episode, we found out that Natural, she had to go to the hospital because she said she was shitting and throwing up. TMI, girl, but I get it. I got IBS, so I understand your pain.
Said, I run up fucking stairs, bitch got a shit, throw up, I puke all at the same time. I'm sick as fuck.
Sweetie. But the girls that won, I think it was Jane Doe, it was Egypt, Dez, Kanaya, Danny, and some other girls. So they're shitting around with brunch, and they basically talk about what would they do with the 50K. And, you know, Jane was just like, you know, I want to open up a, you know, farm rescue for animals. You see Egypt talking about she wants to invest into her brand, her hair brand, have a cosmetic line. I think Danny said she wanted to pursue acting. She gets emotional about it because she was just like, nobody really believed in me beforehand. So I'm just like, girl, clock that. But my parents will always say, as long as I believe in myself, I can conquer anything. So I think you should have that inner belief in yourself, but it also is good to have somebody believe in you. I get that.
To want to have that as a passion. To help other people when you're still trying to help yourself. It's always.
But after all of that, they go down to, you know, the pool for a pool party, and all the other girls meet them downstairs. I'm like, cool. What's gonna happen? Baby, they downstairs, they talking, it was what it was, they chopping it up. Everybody's dancing. Everybody's dancing.
Everybody's dancing.
You know, we had some girls that were injured. Everybody's dancing. So we see the girls, the montage of them having fun, dancing, and all of a sudden I see people just doing splits and twists and this and that, and all of a sudden I see G Baby do a whole flip. I said, wait a minute, bitch, what? What? I know your broken armed ass didn't just do a motherfucking flip. She said, well, I did a one-handed round off. No ma'am, no ma'am. Girl, you was on that ground. If your arm was over here snapped, you was on the ground, you just split and you put your legs like that. Oh, no, ma'am.
Why you jacking, bitch? Why is you jacking? I'm not that with her arm broken, so muy classic, real nasty.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
G Baby, I'm sorry. You've been copping, please. You've been copping, please. And everybody's just like, yeah, it don't look like she hurt now. You know, I see her doing a little salsa merengue. She's over here doing splits, flips. Now she did flip with one arm, cool. But still, girl, that little leg thing, oh no, ma'am. She's standing on her fucking head. I'm like, girl, now you doing your big one, cool. But
I was just like, that's a little strange, but nevertheless, girl, fuck it up.
all the girls were just like, girl, I thought your arm was hurt. What's going on? She's like, no, I was over here doing flip with one arm. And Josh was like,
Yeah, girl, I thought you was over here hurt. What's going on with you, baby? What's going on with you, baby? I thought you hurt. I thought you hurt, baby. I thought you hurt. What's going on? You over here flipping this shit? The fuck?
as that go on, you know, we see like more montages of people doing whatever. We hear chatter and people going back and forth. Josh was like, what's going on? What's going on? She was like, you know, I want to hear the tea.
Let me see how it started. That's what y'all talking about at the party? We talking about the fight. What happened? They talking about you should kick me off the cabaret because my arm is injured.
So G Baby, it was just talking to Isis about why she, you know, didn't want her on the team. And Jocelyn was like, oh, you bring that up here and now at the pool party? Okay. So they bring that up, and then they bring up how nobody was defending Sky. And the energy directed to Kanaya, because inside they were talking about who they wanted to go home. And, you know, Kanaya and Erica, I think her name is Kanaya. If I'm messing up her name, I'm so sorry. But Kanaya and Erica start having this energy, and Erica was just like, look, I know you don't want to fight, so if you don't want to fight, when you talking to me, you need to just put your hands down and don't do the neck thing. Bitch, I don't care if I don't want to fight or not. I'm gonna do what I want to do. Who the fuck are you?
Says, that's the neck rolling and the hand shit I'm talking about. If you don't want to pop it like that, though, have a conversation.
Girl, you're not no heavy hitter. You don't put no fear in my heart. There's no bitch walking on this planet that's gonna scare me. So, girl, I'm talking the way I talk, and if you have an issue with it, do something about it. If you not, don't tell me, oh, if you don't want to fight, girl, if you swing on me, I'm swinging back. If you try to come to me, I'm gonna come back at you. Like she said, ain't no bitch gonna put a battery right back. She was like, I didn't jump in because I was cool with Isis and oh girl. You know, she was cool with Lexi and Isis, so she was like, I'm not getting in the mix. So that's why I just felt like with Erica, just like girl, you do too much. And then Dez is like, first of all, you need to not move your Dez. Nobody's talking to you, baby. Nobody's talking to you. Nobody's talking to you. She's like, oh, you know, at the end of the day, you're not gonna do it to my girl. Dez, I'm like, Dez, please shut the fuck up because nobody was talking to you, bitch.
Let me go. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. My girl said, pull her down.
You can hush, honestly. And that's what Isis was telling Dez, like, you could be actually be quiet, baby. Why did Joseline said, you shut the fuck, get in her face like this, you shut the fuck up,
You shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up. Why you fucking talking? You motherfucker talking, motherfucker.
I was like, girl, Jocelyn, I said, y'all better bitch to me, bitch.
Hey, shut up. We not. We trying. Let her talk. You got beef? I don't give a fuck. I don't got beef with you. My bitch said.
Better bitch to me. So she said, get this bitch out of my face. Get that bitch out of my fucking face. So I think at that point, Straw. You know the movie Straw? Ice just broke. And she's just like, why you always being rude to me, bitch? I ain't do nothing to you, motherfucker. Ba 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 ba. Just going at it. And this is what I said beforehand when Joseline was being rude to Isis beforehand. I'm like, Isis, you're steady trying to prove something to Joseline, and she don't fuck with you. Just like how she did old girl, I forgot her name. What was it? In Joseline's Cabaret, New York. Old girl that came back and Joseline just dogged her out. She's doing the same thing. It's the same song and dance. And you don't want to be that girl she dog out. There's only like 4 girls that she like. We know she like Danny, Andrea, Swampwater, and Nick. Right? So as everything was going on and, you know, everybody's popping it and just, you know, going at it, they go into Danny. And Danny's like, yeah, you know, we're the winners. We're the winners. So, you know, because Joseline's like, you know, we're going to figure out who's going to go home. Some of you bitches are going home. She was like, I can't pick y'all because y'all the winners. Danny's like, yep, we're the winners. We're the winners. And then, you know, Nick felt some type of way. And, you know, Nick was just like, girl, it was what it was, blah, 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 saying something to Danny. Why did Danny throw the drink on Nick? Unprovoked.
She won't even competition with this.
Nick was just saying in her confession, she's like, girl, I was waiting for you to do something. I was waiting for it. Because, girl, now I got an opportunity to beat your ass. And I ain't gonna hold you. Nick tore her up. Standing up. Now, when they got on that ground, I said, hold on. Now it's a competition now. Because on that ground, I was just like, okay, Danny's hanging in there with her. But standing up, unfortunately, Danny, you've been getting your ass rocked this whole season. Girl, I get it. You doing it for the princess. Cool. But for me, if somebody was like, you know, I'm doing this in the name of Brian, well, don't lose and then say that. Like, don't lose, bitch, because that's going to embarrass me. Like, I need you to over here do a tzatziki on somebody. Just say, yeah, I did it for Brian. I'm like, yes, bitch. Yes. She did her big one. I don't need you to over here get your ass washed. And they talk about, I did that for you. You didn't do that for me, man. You didn't do that for me. You didn't do that for me. But yeah, you know, Nick was on that, and it was what it was. And then right after that, T-Love come out talk about, yeah, who want that? Who want that? Who want that? I'm like, girl. She looked at Chinks like, what's up, Chinks? What's up, Chinks? T-Love and Chinks go at it.
Bitch, you're a prostitute.
And low key, I'm like looking at Chinks like, girl, Chinks, I get it. You know, ball bitch to ball bitch. Like, it's hard to really, you know, knock out these girls that, you know, ain't got no hair. But at least grab a shirt or a titty and swing this bitch. Like, I was looking at Chinks like, damn, Chinks, like, you did have her. But once she grabbed your wig, it's just like, damn. So after that, everybody, you know, they went to an intermission. Everything was cool. Love walked up and Love was like, yeah, where's Neek? Where's Neek? Because she wants to fight. Where's Neek?
I said, what?
You just keep calling me out on different scenes. Today, I need to make sure I catch that with anybody that I feel like want that from me.
I said, Love, girl, I'm scared. The girl, you said you smoke, you got holes in your heart, like it's anxiety. Like, girl, I got anxiety right now. I'm scared. So Love was just like, yeah, where's Neek? Where's Neek? I'm just like, girl, please don't call for an ass whooping, because that's what you're doing right now. So as they're over here trying to figure out where's Neek, first of all, Neek is running to you. But as they're trying to figure that out, baby, why did Chinks over here walk over and just deck T-Love in the face? Maka! She did that. First of all, Erica in the confession talking about, oh, Chinks over here, you know, I was talking to T-Love and trying to figure out, and all of a sudden I flew right in front of my face and hit her. Bitch, we saw the playback. No, the fucking did it.
I'm chit-chatting with T-Love, making sure she good. Next thing I know, I see an arm reach over my face and hits T-Love right smack in the middle of her face.
Like, nobody's gonna lie for no goddamn reason. Girl. But that happened. T-Love starts bleeding. We do not condone violence. T-Love starts bleeding. Girl, Egypt was like, you know what? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. I said,
Now we got a Royal Rumble. Let's play ball.
So they walk up. She's like, yeah. Yeah, baby. Chinks, yeah. She got you. You lost. She got you, Chinks. I'm sorry. But once she got you in those bushes, I did not like the fact that T-Love came behind and was trying to fight Egypt. And my whole thing with security, what the fuck were you doing? Like, you got this big ass man that's probably 6'8", probably 400 pounds. Like, you're over here facing this way doing this, but you weren't doing nothing. And my whole thing is that you got that man on Chinks. T-Love is hitting. So I'm just like, T-Love, to be honest, whatever you're doing, don't even count. It don't count. The man's on her. She can't move. This one here, another security, you come over. And my whole thing is, Chinks has a point. T-Love, you have no beef with Chinks because you try to spit on her. She has a beef with you. You try to spit on her. That's nasty and vile and disgusting. To have no fucking decorum and no couth. Like, I don't got time. So, you know, Chinks gets escorted inside. First of all, as she gets escorted inside, Neek comes back out. She's like, why you got an issue with me? Why you got an issue with me? Love was trying to line up with Neek. Girl, Andrea was like, let's go, come on. I just feel like Andrea just had the itch to fight because Andrea, where did that even come from? She was like, yeah, you want to fight somebody? You want to call out my bitch?
While Neek and Dan was fighting, Love gonna call out Neek as if she's not already fighting. So I'm like, and the moment you called out my homegirl, baby, I'm standing right here.
My bitch? When were y'all ever cool? Like, when did this happen where y'all was cool? And you supposed to be cool with Danny, quote unquote, and she's been washing Danny like motherfucking clothes this whole time. So I'm just confused on when she's ever become your bitch. Yeah, it's giving Delulu. So as that happens, you know, we rush inside. The camera's rushing inside. Girl, it's over here. Miss Man without a wig, Egypt, trying to fight Chinks again. And Chinks knows, she's like, girl, like, she's gonna beat me. It is what it is. Like, got her trying to come. Whoa.
Incredible Hulk running towards me. She's running down on me. I think, honestly, she was really mad about that alopecia comment.
So, they fight again. Bop. You know, Chinks get mopped up. I'm just like, girl, Chinks, like, you've been holding your own throughout the whole season, so I'm not gonna say Chinks can't fight because, like, Chinks literally has been this whole season like 5-0. Okay, now she's 5-2. I'm not mad at that. Tells all the girls, stop, get some clothes on. We're getting ready for eliminations. All the girls are getting ready for elimination. There's some girls that haven't made it yet. Joseline let all the girls know for the next 48 hours, nobody's fighting. No fighting, no nothing. If you fight, you automatically get eliminated. But the girls that come in later, they didn't hear what she just said. So it was, I think it was Danny. It was Neek, Kanaya, some other girls come in. Kanaya looked fab. So as they come in, Neek comes in. You already can tell she's on that tough time. So she's over here in the back, her hands up, just like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna get this bitch. Yeah. All of a sudden, at the end of the episode, she run over to Danny, bam, knock her to the ground, and the girl is over here upside down. I said, Danny, you're gonna have to get your lip back, sweets. You're gonna have to, that's embarrassing. But that was the end of the episode. Hopefully the people that go home, Erica, Dez, what's her face, Love, and G Baby, y'all gotta go. I'm sorry. Neek ain't going home because Joseline loved Neek. Danny's not going home because Joseline loves Danny. And we saw them in the trailer. So we know they ain't going home. So send these bitches home. Sorry. But y'all, let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Brian Keith, LG, Black Butte. Bet you didn't know we the Holy Trinity. Now let it God stop a y'all and break your head here. Step into the room and get up in the bed. It's too sweet, that's cause I'm good. It tastes sour cause I'm better than the hood. Cause I get you hyper when I'm running all around cause I excite ya. Let me talk real quick. You can't even get with the shit. You wanna go toe to toe with my flow? The sour candy all I really ask me for. Now I got to go. Got, bye-bye.